Yo guys, what's good? Enigma here, and I am back with another video. Today it's gonna be about Blueku. We're returning to Blueku. I'm gonna do some more Blueku videos. Not really a series, not yet anyway. But today I just wanted to give some tips and tricks, so to speak, about Blue Goku that I've been using, and some other players I know have been using with him that might help someone to improve their gameplay, overall gameplay and stuff. So gonna give you some, and it's gonna be like 3 or 4, maybe 2, 3 or 4, probably like 3 tips about neutral, pressure, and the combos tip as well. And I'll talk a little bit, touch on the character a little bit, just before we get started and all that. So before I start on the tips, actually, the first thing I want to mention, because it's gonna come up in the first point, is why you're playing Blue Goku. Really and truly, there's only 2 standout reasons to play him. Obviously, he's like got good tools like shoulder, key blasts, got an air key blast, which is really good. Dive kick, obviously he's got all of that, which is really good. But there's really 2 or 3 reasons you play Blue Goku. First reason is his high damage output from literally anywhere on the screen. Obviously, I don't need to show you that. You guys should already know by now. Blue Goku has one of the highest damage outputs in the game. The second reason is he's Goku. So a lot of people play the game because of Goku. So yeah, that goes without saying. And the third reason, which I think is probably the biggest or second biggest reason people play him, is because of the command grab. Not that one. Press the wrong button on my stick because of this one. This command grab is very, very strong. Wouldn't say meta defining, but it really solidifies his place in the top characters in the game at the moment. So him having this 17 frame command grab that he can combo off of with an assist is really, really strong. And you can get around 4k with that into sliding knockdown. So those are the reasons you play him, basically. The reason I say that, as we'll segue into my first point, is his neutral. One of his really key defining points about his neutral is his JS. His JS is really good, and as a lot of people rightly comment on, it's very similar to base Vegeta's JS. Got a similar angle, and they both don't stall the momentum like other characters like Super Saiyan Goku. When he does his JS, he stalls the momentum. So the reason why this is really good for Blue Goku is that he can use it in pressure, close range pressure, like that. So it's really, really good for that kind of pressure. In neutral, it doesn't go as the full screen like base Vegeta does. Like I said, base Vegeta has a much more aggressive angle, whereas Blue Goku's is a little bit more defensive in neutral. You more want to use it on the way down. The reason for this is that it has a lot more landing recovery than base Vegeta's does. So you generally don't want to use this on the way up, you want to use it on the way down. Just a little bit safer. It means that your opponent has less time to react to Super Dash to punish you. So that's one parallel that is a little bit weaker in Blue Goku's side. But a way you can still use this is with an assist, with a beam assist. It's a teleport. Obviously, everyone knows his teleports are +1 on block, both the cross up and the same side teleport. So using this with an assist and then confirming into your teleport on the way down is really, really good. Like I did just say earlier, you don't want to use this on the way up, but if you're using an assist, it's fine because it covers you. The assist will cover you if they try to Super Dash. I'll show it here. Enemy settings, start, cancel Super Dash. Okay, there you go. So the assist will cover you if they Super Dash on connection. Whereas if you didn't do that, they have a lot. You almost don't have times 2H. It's a lot riskier. Right there. So if I was to do that same approach with an assist, messed it up. Messed up again. Needs to go closer. See, right there. So I don't get attacked there, or the sub just doesn't hit me in that scenario when I use an assist. So it's fine for me to go up with the key blast in that scenario. So it's just something you could use in case you're struggling with using this move in neutral. use it with an assist, and then you can use your TK, not TK, you can use your teleport to get in the +1. And then obviously being +1, not the best scenario in the world, but it is still plus, so you have the advantage. You get to decide what kind of mind game you want to play after that. You can dash and chase the back dash. You can jab to catch the jump start up, double jab, whatever you want to do. So that's the neutral tip. And just to check one more thing, or cover one more thing. Just be careful. You can do cross up or same side, but just be careful if you're doing the same side one. If you don't confirm properly, that's not the right one. If you don't confirm properly, you can get 2H. Just be careful with that. So that might, so there, I didn't block it, so I blocked that. But he confirmed a bit too late. Whereas at the same timing, if it had hit me, would have confirmed into a sliding knockdown. So just be careful with that. But the cross-up one is pretty safe. You kind of don't have to confirm it, honestly. Whether it's block or hit, that's a true string there. And if it hits me, not that. If it hits me, still confirmed. So the cross-up one is a little bit safer in that regard. And if it gets reflected, if the beam assist gets reflected, it's still safe. Blue Goku doesn't have anything fast enough that hits there, I don't think. Yeah, so you're safe in that. So that's my neutral tip for Blueku. Using a beam assist in conjunction with JS and then teleporting in. So the next tip is about Blueku combos. So as we all know, he has 3 dive kicks, light, medium, and heavy. Light does that. Medium does that. When you have meter, that EX is a bit faster than medium, so, and it also gets sliding knockdown. So my tip for this is to, well, first thing is try not to use assists on combos that either A, don't give you meter for a level 3 or supers, and B, that you're not gonna DHC from, for example. So if you're not gonna do like level 111 and you want to use an assist to like DR or get an extra hit to get the extra meter, you generally, as Blueku, you don't really need to use an assist. So just to show the comparison of how to extend your combo so you don't need to use the assist, I've got 2 recordings that we're gonna look at here, 3 and 4. So one uses medium kick to end the combo, to end the standing knockdown, and the other uses EX kick. And the difference is one's longer, does more damage with the EX kick, but it builds slightly less meter because you're using that EX, right? But I just wanted to show the damage comparison between them. So this is the medium kick version. And that gives you about almost 4k with 1.5 bars built, which is really good for a solo combo off of the 50-50. But if you decide to use EX kick instead, you can actually build almost the same amount of meter for over 400 more damage. About 440 more damage, and you're building almost the same amount of meter. And this is actually quite important because this combo will let you 2-touch with just 2 characters. So maybe it's a thing where you wanna, even with the meter penalty, by the way, even if you get the hit instantly, the next combo we can kill without a 3rd character, so with just 2 bars built for the DHC. So using, obviously this also requires you to have the execution barrier, you know, not being a factor, but using EX kick after an extra loop really does up your damage quite a bit. Remember, you're using half a bar for 400 more damage, plus 400 more damage, 400 plus more damage. So 1 bar for this team on my team is pretty much, yeah, none of my team has a 1 bar super that does over 800 damage other than Super Saiyan Goku when you aim it upwards. So, and even then, doing half a bar for 440 damage, it still scales to be higher damage output per combo. So I still think this is why I do think this is very good to be doing as Blue Goku, to end your combos in EX dive kick. You also get more knockdown time, so you can do a better safe jump or collect your thoughts quick for more time or whatever you want to do a setup or whatever. So generally with corner combos, try not to use your assists, and if you can, extend it a little bit further and end an EX kick. It's almost always better to end an EX kick, to be honest. So that's just another tip for the combos if you're having trouble, or not trouble, but if you want to push your combos and 2 touches further, especially with only 2 characters. So there you go. Okay, so the last thing is pressure. So this is pretty well known, I'm pretty sure, but just in case, because someone I was talking to recently wasn't aware of it, Blueku's shoulder is -5 on block. This is the only grounded special that is safe on block, quote unquote. Obviously his light and heavy, right, so these are both safe on block, but you're not going to use them to end the string. You generally use them to try and mix your opponent up. Now if you actually do 2H into this, you shave off 3 frames of recovery. So you land, well, I guess it's landing cancel, right? Because you cancel the recovery by landing from the 2H. So sometimes you can't do it from mid-screen, depending on the string that you do, right? So if I do, right, so that whiffs there. So depending on the string that you do, you won't be able to connect 2H. So I would advise that you always be able to connect 2H from the string and cancel into either light shoulder or light dive kick. This gives you 3 frames extra recovery, 3 frames left recovery, which lets you play that backdash mind games with your opponent. Just something you can use. It's pretty good for that. So, you know, anytime you can, and end in 2H into the shoulder. A lot of people might not want to do this because of guard cancel, but to be honest, man, if they guard cancel, they guard cancel. Like, they spend the bar, you didn't use any thingy. And actually, what is another reason to do it is because 2H actually sets up your mix-up, right? From this high-low mix-up, 2H actually sets up the mix-up. So if you start doing, if you show them that you're going to do 2H into light dive kick or light shoulder from early, they're going to be more hesitant to guard cancel on the 2H, because they're going to be like, well, he's going to do the light shoulder or light dive kick, so I don't want to spend a meter to get out of a non-mix-up. Because really and truly, after this situation, there's not really a mix-up here, other than this. But the high-low is, after this, is reactable or option selectable, OSable, using OS guard. So they're not going to want to guard cancel on that point. So using this will get into your opponent's head to think that they don't need to guard cancel. Then when they least expect it, you get that, and then you get the mix up. So that's a pretty good thing. Do with that what you will. But that is all that I have to say about Blueku for today. If there's any more topics you guys want me to cover about Blueku, maybe counterplay for like Blueku stuff or other characters with playing Blueku, then let me know. I'm planning to do like a short team building video on when you want to play on point, why play on point, why play mid, why play anchor. So if you want that as well, let me know. I'm planning to do a short one on that. But yeah, if there's anything else you want to know, let me know, and I will endeavor to make that video if I can. But thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.